Hi everybody, the masked man again. Father Jim, I hope you're wearing them. I know they're a nuisance, but they're necessary to continue to wear, especially in public. I just want to tell you a couple things that are going on. Sandy Repack and our youth ministry is continuing to do some marvelous things. They took care of the people at Weiss's and Garrity's this week. They gave them a little cup filled with candy, and they were very, very happy. And so it's nice to be able to know that people are being recognized and appreciated. I think that's one of the great gifts that's coming out of this terrible thing. And I'm sure we're all kind of sick of the pandemic by now. I know I am. But I think we're seeing a little bit of glimmer light at the end of the tunnel. We're not there yet, but it looks like more hopeful than we've been in a while. I know the Governor Wolf, has declared that Luzerne County will be moving into the yellow phase. The dates I can forget about, and then Bishop Bambera will take that and allow us to begin reopening our churches. But as you know, he said many, many times, closing them was a lot easier than reopening them. So there will be some restrictions. I'm not going to go into all the detail tonight, but we're going to send you a mailing probably this week with a lot of the specifics in it, so you know what we're all going to have to do to make this happen. But I want you to know, first of all, that the Bishop Bambera and all the bishops of the United States actually have continued to suspend the obligation to attend Mass. So in fact, our bishop, he's so concerned about everybody, and he's saying that if you're a little older, I guess that includes me, or if you have an illness of some kind, or just don't feel comfortable coming into groups, you don't have to. And through the graciousness of Bill Borsevich, we will continue to live stream and video our Mass as we've been doing for the last over a month. So you can watch it online if you can do that. But that's the first thing I'd like to kind of emphasize. It's better to take caution right now rather than rush right in. I know how just about all of you feel, that you just can't wait to get back to the church, and I'm happy to hear that actually. But still, we have to be cautious about it. But as I say, the live streaming will continue. But here's the thing that we have to really work at. I'm going to need your cooperation for this and help with this and understand the reason behind it. During the yellow phase, which we'll be moving into, and we'll be in it for a while, only allow 25 people at a time in the church. Now that 25 includes the priest and Bill and anybody else who might be there if we have a cantor or organist and all of that. But I've been agonizing over this quite frankly. How are we going to choose 25 people? And let me just say too, we're going to only do our daily masses for a while. We won't be going into the Sunday masses until we get the clearance from the bishop. So that means we'd have 25 people at each of the 5 weekday masses. So the question is, how are we going to choose the 25? I certainly don't want to choose 25. I just don't want to do that. I want everybody to have an equal opportunity to be here. And I don't want you just to come and then have to be told you can't stay because we're over the limit. So we have a plan. I'm not going to tell you what the plan is right now, but in the mailing that you will be getting this week, it's a plan where I think will make everybody equally eligible to be here. That's our goal in a very impartial way. So again, you'll hear about that this week. But I know there'll be people who may not like it, and quite frankly, I don't like it. But we have to do it. It's all part of the safety that we have to have, and we also will have to sit the 6 feet apart, and we're going to mark the pews and block off some of the pews so that no one can sit in them. And after every Mass, they have to be sanitized completely. So that's another thing we have to be able to work in there. But communion won't be given at Mass like we do now. It'll be given after Mass. Come up with social distancing again, up the aisle, and a priest or a deacon will be there to distribute the body and blood of the body of Jesus Christ we still can't receive under both species for a while. And then they ask you to just simply to leave, to go to your car, not to gather around too much, to keep, again, that social distancing. And that's hard to ask you to do that, but it's one of my favorite things at Mass is having people gather around and talk, and I'm there, but we'll just have to stop doing that for a while. Also, I forgot to mention, we come in to the Mass, into the church, up the ramp side, and exit in the side exit on the other side of the church. These are all things that they're asking us to do. And of course, there will be masks required to be at the Mass. So those are kind of the things, and as I said, I just hope that we all experience these things in a positive way and know that we are slowly moving, cautiously moving to a safer time when we can just be together once again and have a normal gathering. But until that time, we have to do what we have to do. Remember that there are, I didn't check it today, but probably 95,000 people in the United States alone who have died from this. And I have had committal services at the cemeteries the last several weeks, and some of them are coronavirus victims, and they can't have a funeral mass. And that's always a sadness. So many things happen like that, but we are coming together, and we're, I think, having a new awareness of what we are as a church and as a parish. And I think that's a good thing. So until we can completely open and have a big celebration, we will do what we have to do. So just keep watching the news, watching the bishop, and watch for our parish mailing this week. And thank you, and God bless you. And the next Sunday is Pentecost Sunday. It's the end of the Easter season. And without that Holy Spirit, I don't know where we would be. But we have the Holy Spirit, and that's what energizes us and gives us courage to look ahead. All right, so we ask God's blessing on you now, the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And God bless. Put my mask back on, though.